Greetings from Florida. I'm outside and I'm enjoying the multiple trees that have fallen in the middle of it. It's kind of like a little oasis in the middle of my field here. Used to have my big, huge magnolia tree, but that fell. It was probably like 100 years old and it fell. What a sad day that was. But there's little remnants of the magnolia, just little babies here and there, and I'm going to try to save those and make them grow. It'll be like Groot, on that movie, the superhero movie. I am Groot, a little tiny baby. The last few days have been very challenging. I've had a lot of hardships in my life, and I was just wondering why everything was happening at once. And then I realized that I'm looking at it the wrong way. I know that the old saying, God does not give you more than you can handle. So God knows that I'm a very strong person and that I'm a warrior for Christ. So like my ancestors, I'll just be a warrior. Many in my lineage have been colonels in the Revolutionary War and other battles. So I want to live up to my ancestors and be as strong as they are, no matter what. I've come up against many years of narcissistic abuse, and thankfully, after much education and lots of therapy, I know that a lot of the things that have happened to me are not my fault and they're based on trauma. Just like many of you, you've had emotional abuse and financial abuse, every kind of abuse, even physical abuse. And that it's not like that is something that anybody would want. And I hate it when they victimize the victim again by saying it's your fault. It's a lot of different things. Now, yes, you could walk away at any time, but many don't understand how hard the trauma bond is to break. When you have someone with you that you thought you loved and cared about, and then they start abusing you, it's a very difficult situation. They know what they're doing. They're very calculating and manipulative. And once they know that you're leaving, then they'll start giving you what you want again. And then you go around the circle. And guess what? You're right back to square one of getting abused again. It's unfortunate. And it affects you. It affects your health, the physical health, your mental health. And I don't think people realize the repercussions of it even years later. I mean, I can remember stuff that I had in my childhood that still traumatizes me to this day. And I remember stuff from many of the narcissistic relationships that I've had. And they still traumatize me to this day. And the one thing that I have noticed about myself lately is that I feel shameful for letting these people hurt me and use me in the manner that I got used and abused. I feel very ashamed that I didn't leave earlier. And I'm trying to work on that. It's like I've wasted so much time in my life by staying with an abusive narcissistic personality type. And that is what I'm working on right now. To answer the question of why did I do it and how could you do it? And I'm sure many of you in the world right now are feeling the same way. You're like, how in the heck did this happen? And after 2 years from the last one out, almost to the day, I realized that relationship affected me worse than I thought. It was a psychological warfare game from this person to manipulate and harm. And it wasn't just me that he was doing it to, it was multiple people. It's hard. And then when they get their people to be a flying monkey and attack you too on top of it, then guess what? You have like more than one person that is affecting your life. There could be hidden enemies. You could get gang stalked. I've talked about it before in previous videos. But right now I'm trying to get peace, trying to feel like myself again. I feel like the last few days have been a real challenge. And I'm trying to just reinvent the way that I have mentally processed everything to make it better for me so I can understand it and comprehend it better. I know that a lot of you on here feel the same way. And now we have the added bonus of misogyny that is going on from the recent events. And I am heartbroken by the posts that I've read on the internet about women. Is it surprising? No. But it's still shocking and heartbreaking to see. So I hope that these men will heal and remember where they came from, out of the womb of a woman. Without them, they wouldn't be here, and maybe they could stop with their nastiness and abusive comments on the internet and their mentality towards women. And I hope women will not allow these men to abuse. There's nothing like an abuser abusing a woman and her feeling like it's her fault. That's how good they are at the trauma bond. They will make it so that you think it's your fault. It's all a game to them, a game of control to make you feel less than and not good enough. So I hope everybody is having a good day this Sunday on November 10th, 2024. It's one of those things where you have to find the one little thing in your life that makes you happy. Because there are so many that want to take away everything right now. They want to take away your peace, your time, your energy, your happiness. So you need to protect all of those things at all costs. And I want to pray with each and every one of you today. May Jesus Christ of Nazareth protect you from this evil presence of whatever is going on in your life, and that you find some kind of comfort today. Whether it be drinking a cup of hot chocolate, sitting outside, looking at the sky, or reading a good book. Just remember that you have one little iota of peace. Focus on that. Thank God every day for what you have. Live in gratitude. I mean, I know it's hard when you have lack in your life. Live in gratitude for the little things that you have. That way you will be in the path of Jesus Christ and you will live a very happy life. You don't need much to make you happy. You'd be surprised at how little people need to make them happy. I hope you have a wonderful day, no matter where you are, what time of day it is, what part of the world you're in. And peace and love to you, lots of love to you. And I will see you the next time. Cheers from Florida.